Yes, Rob, what exactly are Washington and Tehran saying at the moment, and is there a way to overcome these obstacles?
Well, they're shadow boxing at the moment, but it looks like the position of Joe Biden's administration. He's been working on it for the last month, talking to his agencies, talking to his allies, including Benjamin Netanyahu for the first time of Israel just this week. And the position I think that the United States is moving to is that they would like to return to the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the JCPOA, as the nuclear deal with Iran is called. But first of all, Iran has to be fully in compliance itself with the terms of the JCPOA. And at the moment, it is not. For instance, it has exceeded the stockpile it is allowed of uranium, which is set at 300 kilograms. It's way over that. It has enriched uranium to 20%, which is way over the 3.76% allowed by the JCPOA deal, and brings Iran much closer to being able to produce weapons-grade uranium. It has started to produce uranium metal, which can be used for the core of a nuclear weapon, and it's saying that next week it's going to stop UN inspectors being allowed to go to undeclared Iranian nuclear weapons, nuclear sites. For its part, the Iranians are saying, look, it's not for us to take the first move. We weren't the ones who pulled out of the JCPOA in the first place. It's the United States that did that. So if the sequencing is going to be correct, the United States has to end the sanctions that it's reimposed on Iran before Iran needs to do anything.
Now, the new US Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, has held virtual talks with foreign ministers from France, Germany and the UK on the Iranian nuclear issue. Are they all on the same page?
In a nutshell, yes, it really does look as though they're on the same page. The Europeans seem to share the position of Joe Biden on the need for Iran to become fully compliant. At this stage, it looks like all the signatories bar Iran, in other words, the United States, France, Germany, United Kingdom, Russia and China have agreed to start talking, presumably on the sequencing. Again, this is going to be all important. Perhaps they'll do one step by US, one step by Iran, perhaps on the same day, and find some way of getting out of this logjam that they're in at the moment. Whatever the case, it is enormously important that they do reach a deal pretty quickly, because things are moving fast. You know, the fear, I suppose, the big fear is that Iran is moving so fast on its nuclear program that it could reach very quickly a point of no return. And other countries are watching this very carefully in the region. Israel, for instance, which has in the past threatened that it would take military actions if necessary to prevent Iran developing a nuclear weapon. But Saudi Arabia also very, very concerned and considering the possibility of developing its own nuclear program. So something needs to be done very quickly if this is to be brought under control and a situation that could be catastrophic for the region avoided.
Rob Parsons, thank you for your analysis.